Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to start off giving our glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us the truth, and Shalom to the hopeful elect that's out there listening, learning, and or teaching. Shalom. All right, so check this out. This says Nevada won't stop shaking. In just 24 hours, 20 earthquakes rattled Nevada. Nevada won't stop shaking. See, and this news has been out there. There was a brother who posted this on his YouTube. Not this specific post, but basically uh, this news. And check this out. So I went to go see, on Google through the AI overview to see, is this, this clearly isn't typical to have so many earthquakes in a day. Okay, and it says, so I asked, did Nevada have more earthquakes in 2025? It says, yes, Nevada had a notable increase in earthquake activity in 2025, including a magnitude 5.0 earthquake in March that was the largest in the sequence and was followed by increased seismic activity, according to a Facebook post by the Nevada Seismological Laboratory. There was also a magnitude 5 earthquake in August near Elko, the largest in that sequence, which was preceded by increased activity in the days prior to the event. Okay, and then there was obviously more just now that happened. Okay, that's what that article was going into a day ago. Okay, 20 earthquakes, and I believe another one said it was 100. Okay, but yeah, man, this is what the Lord Yahweh Shai said. All right, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceives you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And that's what we have now. All right. Do I even have to mention it? Russia, Ukraine, China, Taiwan, USA. Okay. Fucking Venezuela. Right. Not to mention the trade wars amongst other type of wars. You got obviously boots on the ground already. And then, of course, rumors of World War III, which, the scripture says will happen. Okay, so these rumors will eventually turn into actual wars, which there are wars already, but it's gonna spice up. Okay, it says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? Why? Because you're gonna have the time of Jacob's trouble, and you're gonna have the mandating of the RFID chip in the hand for buying and selling, and Neuralink or Synchron or any of these other companies that's doing the brain chip. Okay, that's what the Bible calls the mark of the beast. And that will be mandated for buying and selling before the end. Okay? But yeah, it continues. It says, Salaki, I lost my place. Yep, verse 7. So it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences. Right? We talking about, made a video earlier about famines. All right? That's what's coming with these tariffs. The farmers don't want to work anymore. Farmers are committing suicide on a high level. You see, because they're losing their life. Okay, they're losing their ability to make money. They're losing their business that they've had for who knows how many decades. Okay, they were living well. Now they got to go, work another job and have a normal job like everybody else. You see, and that's gonna cause hyperinflation, right? Which I mentioned in that other video. It's gonna make the prices go up even higher. right? And it's going to make food more scarce. So you're going to have two different things happening that affects each other, man. Less food, and what food there is going to go up in price, amongst other things. You see? So it says there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. You see? Earthquakes in diverse places. And that's what we're seeing today. Okay, and we've been seeing seismic activity increase year by year. Okay, but as it says, we're going to continue in verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. That's right. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Right? That happens in the midst of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, because some of us will be put to death for this truth. Okay? But it also talks about how a lot of us are going to be preserved. Okay? And either way, whether you are put to death for Yahushua, for the testimony of Yahushua, or, if you're preserved until the end, all right, you're going to get beamed up into a chariot either way. All right? So Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua has got us. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay? Just keep pushing this truth. You're seeing the signs, man. There's a blood moon coming soon. Okay? The Lord is, you notice how these signs are becoming more and more frequent. Okay? Years ago, you might have had a blood moon once in a while. Now you're having them more often. You might have had big earthquakes. Now you're having them more often. You might have had wars. Now you're having them more often. You might have had rumors of wars. Now you're having more rumors. You see? You might have had, we know that, they were talking about the chip on TV and on the internet, okay? And there were some signs about how it could eventually become mandated. Now we see it all around us, all right? You got a smartphone everywhere you go. What's the next step? To put the smartphone inside of you. You see? That's why the end ain't here yet, because that prophecy has to be fulfilled first. All right? They got to make that beast system a part of your flesh, to put that idol inside of you. You see? And when that happens, all right, that's when Yahushua is going to say enough is enough, and he's going to come and utterly destroy America with fire. All right? Fire from his chariots and fire from that Third World War, nuclear fire. All right? So stay prayed up, Yasharala. Pay attention, pray, and watch. All right? Pray and watch and stay in the faith, keeping the faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All right? I pray that lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect, giving our glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rachakurash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, Shalom Wa, Abad Babal, Shalom.